Let's begin this weekly roundup with Italy. Third place Inter Milan went to top of the table undefeated Juve on Friday. The game had stretches where it seemed tight, but also times when Juventus simply outshined and outdid Inter Milan, showing why they're running away with the league title. Possession was about even throughout, with Juve getting the more valuable of it. However, in the 28th minute, Inter came close to scoring, hitting the post through Gallegrini in an incredible move involving the whole attack, midfield, and quick transitioning. It was all square until the 66th minute when Super Mario Mandzukic headed home the opening goal, showing why he was Croatia's main marksman and a top-tier striker. With this 1-0 win, Juve have tied the record for best ever start in Europe's top 5 leagues with 14 wins and 1 draw. 19th place Frosinone went away to second place Napoli. In the 7th minute, Lazinski put Napoli ahead. In the 40th, Unas made it 2-0 for Napoli. Milik scored in the 68th and 64th minute to cap off the game at 4-0. There's no possibility that anyone wins the title besides Juventus. It seems they are poised to win a billionth title in a row in Italy. Their success this season will seem dependent on how well they fare in the Champions League. As it stands after match week 15, Juve sit on top with 43 points, Napoli in second with 35, Inter Milan follow with 29 points, and AC Milan sit in fourth with 26 points. Now to England in the Premier League. Second place Liverpool went away to Bournemouth in an attempt to keep pressure on leaders Manchester City. In the 25th minute, as the Bournemouth keeper parried away his shot, it went right into the path of oncoming Mohamed Salah, and we all know when he gets a chance, that can only mean one thing. One major concern is that he scored from what appeared to be an offside position. England is the only one of Europe's top 4 leagues not to have VAR, and I think after we see things like this, and earlier this season when a Wolves player scored with their hands, England will rethink their stance on VAR. In the first half, Liverpool dominated with 2/3 of the possession, but only producing 2 on-target shots. Then in the 48th minute, Firmino passed to Mohamed Salah, who controlled the ball well and slotted it into the bottom right corner. In the 68th minute, Robertson whipped a low ball into the box, which ended in Bournemouth defender Cook to backheel the ball into his own net. In the 70th minute, Bournemouth hit the perfect free kick, only to be denied by Alisson. In the 72nd minute, Bournemouth put the ball into Liverpool's net, but it was from an offside position and the linesman ruled it as such. In the 77th minute, Mohamed Salah accelerated ahead of the defender, dribbled around the keeper came back around, dribbled around him again, and scored a cool and calm goal, completing the hat-trick. Many players would have botched that shot. In fact, the majority of strikers would have. But this was Mohamed Salah's day, and no one can take that away from him. The game finished 4-0 for Liverpool, and a funny thing was after the match, Mohamed Salah gifted his Man of the Match award to James Milner. First place Manchester City went away to Chelsea. Manchester City dominated position in the first half. In the 31st minute, Man City came close to scoring. I and the majority of the people thought that Manchester City would boss the game and win comfortably. In the 45th minute, N'Golo Kante scored to put Chelsea ahead. In the 72nd minute, total brick David Luiz came through and scored to give Chelsea a 2-goal lead. Manchester City dominated position, but that simply wasn't enough. For being a team so good at using their position and dominating it, it's very surprising for them to lose in this manner. There were reports on an ongoing investigation over racially charged statements hurled at black Manchester City player Raheem Sterling from Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans yelled, quote, "black," and then followed by the C word. It's already commonly known that a lot of racist Chelsea fans show up to their games, and the police is still investigating what kind of punishments they're going to do, whether or not they'll be banned for life or banned for 1 year if in fact they determine that they did indeed say that. With Manchester City falling to their first league defeat, Liverpool are left as the only remaining team in England that's still undefeated. I still feel that Manchester City are the best team in Europe and England, and I think they will win the league title. As it stands, Liverpool sit top with 42 points, Manchester City follow with 41 points, Tottenham in third with 36 points, and Chelsea fourth with 34 points. Now to Germany. A derby in Germany as first place Dortmund went away to Schalke. In the 7th minute, Delaney put Dortmund ahead from a long-range header. In the 61st minute, Callegri scored from the penalty spot to level the game. Sancho immediately restored Dortmund's lead 13 minutes later, ending the game 2-1 for Dortmund. 15th place Nürnberg went away to 4th place Bayern. Robert Lewandowski scored twice in the first half to become the highest scoring player in Europe's top leagues. Ribery made it 3 in the 56th minute, ending the match 3-0. I'm still getting over the fact that instead of the natural order of Bayern being ahead of the rest of the pack, they're actually 9 points behind Dortmund. As it stands after matchday 14 in Germany, Dortmund stand top of the table with 36 points. Mönchengladbach and follow with 29 points. Bayern 27 points and RB Leipzig with 25 points. Now to Spain. In Spain, it was 3rd place versus 4th place in the form of Atletico Madrid and Alaves. Overall, it appeared to be a tight match. In the 25th minute, Carink put Atletico into the lead. It appeared the game would end this way, but in the 82nd minute, Griezmann did his thing and scored, only for 5 minutes later, Hernandez to add, making it 3-0. At the beginning of the game, it was tight, but as the game progressed, Atletico began to dominate more and more as Alaves simply lost it. 2nd place Sevilla went away to 14th place Valencia. Throughout the game, it seemed pretty even in the midfield, with Valencia making the better of their position and getting slightly more of it. In the 55th minute, Sevilla took the lead. Valencia left it late, very late in fact, as all had seemed lost and all seemed well for the away team, until Diakhaby scored in the 92nd minute to level the match at 1-1. A derby in Spain as 1st place Barca went away to 7th place Espanyol. Similar to the Liverpool Bournemouth game, I can't quite say Barca completely dominated, but they made the most of their chances. In the 17th minute, Lionel Messi scored. 26th, Ousmane Dembele followed. 45th, Luis Suarez, and the 65th, Lionel Messi capped it off, leading Barca's total to 4 goals. It will remain as such till the end. 5th place, Real Madrid went away to 20th place Huesca. Toni Kroos did not start for the Madridistas as he's nursing a knee injury. In the 8th minute, Gareth Bale scored for Real Madrid as Odriozola crossed the ball into the box for Gareth Bale to get a foot on it and put it in the back of the net. It wasn't the best of strikes, but enough to pass the keeper. A few minutes later, Courtois made a brilliant save to deny Huesca an equalizer. A powerful shot just outside the box kept out brilliantly as Courtois was able to get both hands on the powerful ball. In the 46th minute, Huesca had an amazing chance to head the ball from a few feet out, but somehow managed to hit it wide. Truly wasteful. In the second half, it was almost like a different Huesca. They pressed a lot more, created chances, and especially in the last few minutes, Huesca pressed extremely hard in an attempt to get a goal. It came awfully close to on numerous occasions, and they feel very disappointed for not scoring, and it's justified as they came so close on numerous occasions. Personally, I'm not happy with the way Real Madrid played, not only for the fact that they can only beat a team like Huesca 1-0, but also because they seem like the better team. Whatever Solari's game plan was for that game simply isn't adequate against bigger teams. I feel that Solari was trying to try something new here, and it simply didn't work. I think that Barcelona will win the league in Spain. Nonetheless, I feel it's possible for other teams to challenge like Atletico, Sevilla, and Real Madrid. As it stands, Barcelona sit top after match week 15 with 31 points, followed by Sevilla and Atletico, who are level on points, level on goal difference, with Sevilla being ahead on goals for, while in 4th, Real Madrid sit with 26 points. That's it for this weekend's roundup. Expect a video after the final group stage match day of the Champions League, highlighting key fixtures and the teams that advance to the next round. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Paper ball rolling out.